Good afternoon. I'm Warren Katz, engineer, entrepreneur, investor, and a longtime friend of Mr. Brad Feld. Not a day goes by amongst board meetings, founder fights, investments, IPOs, that I'm not asked the seminal question of the ages. Whose shirt collection is better, mine or Brad's? I decided to take this opportunity today to answer that enigmatic question of the ages once and for all. Let us begin. First, let us examine our respective origin stories. For myself, it occurred about 10 years ago. My wife and I were shopping at our favorite store, the Ocean State Job Lot, and they were having a sale on extremely colorful animal shirts, $3 a piece. For those of you who know me, I cannot pass up a bargain. So my wife and I bought several dozen of these shirts, which crowded out the rest of my wardrobe for several years. We kept going back over and over again, buying shirt after shirt after shirt, and finally, I have almost no other shirts. So this is what I'm wearing. For Brad, some number of years ago, his wife bought him a lovely Robert Graham shirt, which he actually wore. This led his wife and his mom and his friends to continuously buy Robert Graham shirts for him over and over and over again. So for origin story, I have to believe I win on that one. So 1 point for Warren. The next most obvious question that people ask is, whose collection is worth more? Well, if you added up the value of Brad's collection of Robert Graham shirts, you could probably trade them all in for a G5. If you added up the value of my entire collection of shirts, you would not be able to trade them in for one of Brad's shirts. So Brad wins out on that one. The next most obvious question that people ask is, who looks better in their respective shirts, me or Brad? Well, over the years, each of us have actually experimented with the other's look. I, on occasion, go to my bank, to the safe deposit box, and check out my one Robert Graham shirt. I wear it, and people don't usually recognize who I am, so that really doesn't work for me. Brad, on occasion in the past, has worn an animal shirt that most likely my wife and I have bought him. Doesn't actually look like him either. So on this one, I'm going to have to call it a tie. But finally, and most importantly, is versatility. How useful is my shirt collection in social situations as compared to Brad? Well, in Brad's situation, he can wear that shirt anywhere. He can wear it to an investor's pitch, he can wear it to Wall Street meetings, he can wear it to discos at night, wear it to making speeches, and if he needs to, he can throw on a jacket and wear it to a fancy event. Me, my wardrobe is a little more limited. Most of those events I can go to, but in order for me to get away with wearing one of these shirts at a fancy event, I have to take it off, turn it inside out, and then throw on a sport coat. For Brad, he merely has to go to the nearest bystander and ask them exactly how to tuck his shirt into his pants. Once he has that information, and then he throws on a sport jacket, Brad looks like $1 million. So, after reviewing all these factors, I must conclude that Brad's shirt collection is more valuable than mine. Congratulations, Brad. You got it.